So as many of you know, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is out, and to almost no one's surprise, it's absolutely peak. Releasing to near universal critical and player acclaim, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds has not only been a hit for all audiences, but has finally proven that Sonic Team ain't washed. Of course, I plan on making a full review of CrossWorlds, so I'll hold my full thoughts until then, so let's hop back on topic. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds has an absolutely unreal amount of content, and right now in the game's early stages of release, it feels like we've barely scraped the surface. Titles, skins, jukebox tracks, car parts, extreme gear parts, and so much more. And with the added friendship system to mind-numbingly add hundreds of hours to your grind, be prepared to have some time to waste if you truly want to 100% this game. But for any modern Sonic title, there's loads of cut, unused, or future content in the files that was either never supposed to see the light of day or happens to be there for future updates. Like the Minecraft content, as that is already leaked in its full due to it being in the game's files since release or before release with the demo. Regardless, the point I'm mainly trying to get at is rather than developing this title on Sonic Team's in-house engine, it was developed through Unreal Engine, as I can only assume Hedgehog Engine isn't built for kart racers, and for crossplay purposes, as Unreal supports crossplay as seen with Fortnite. But as we saw with the open network test, Sonic Team's worst idea was releasing this on PC, as almost immediately the floodgates flew wide open upon release. But one of the major places of focus for cut content is Super Sonic? Oddly enough, yes, there is cut content in the game for Super Sonic, and honestly, what the cut content entails barely scrapes the surface of what was supposed to, or what could have been the role of Super Sonic for CrossWorlds. Oh, and quickly before this video starts, the giveaway for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is still going in my Discord server. This ends the 3rd of October, so make sure you get in and try and snag the copy yourself. Anyone from any region and platform can join. That link for my Discord will be in the description. And sub while you're at it! Thanks, now back to the video. For those who don't know or haven't played, Super Sonic is the only hidden character in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. He is rewarded to players by defeating all 23 unique rivals at least once. Super Sonic, in terms of a racer, is genuinely busted, as he is faster and completely invincible, hence his spot on the roster for Grand Prix only. Now, me and a lot of players noticed that Super Sonic felt like a lackluster or last-minute inclusion. I mean, let's think about it. Old, bum-ass Super Sonic render, no unique dialogue as all of his lines are reused Sonic lines, and reused and slightly redone animations for tricks and other things. Like, this animation is just Shadow's boost animation with both arms down. Y'all are not slick. But would you believe me that Super Sonic actually seemed to be the true final challenge for the game? And while not confirmed, just hear me out. By beating all 23 rivals, the reward you earn is just Super Sonic. But it seems that Sonic Team either has more content planned for him, or he got far into development before being turned into what we got on full release. Coming from Twitter user Amy's Tism, nice. Not only was Super Sonic able to be modded into online lobbies, and before anyone freaks out, they modded him into private lobbies, but upon configuring him to be a selected rival, they discovered that not only does he have rival animations, but his are completely unique for both his rival animations in a car and extreme gear. While this is just that for now, it's an unexpected and welcome look into what either the future could hold for Super Sonic and CrossWorlds, or what he could have been at some point in development. In regards to what Super Sonic could have been, have you ever noticed in the rival select screen there's only 23 rivals, and very clearly an extra space for either an unused character or planned character? I told you, hear me out, now let me cook. It seems as if Sonic Team planned for Super Sonic to be a quote-unquote final challenge or final rival rather than just an unlockable character. As a final rival, it would absolutely make sense as to why he would be your final rival, as stated before. 1, he is slightly faster off the rip, and 2, he is completely invulnerable. No items have effects, King Boom Boo can't stop him, and I don't even think monster trucks stand a chance, which would make him the ultimate challenge. I mean, think about it. An immaculate AI racer that not only rivals but exceeds your skill, that is faster and takes 0 damage and doesn't slow down. It makes sense why they'd implement him in the way that they did, as if that was the case, it would be impossible to acquire him or beat him. Either you need some insane luck or Super Sonic would need debuffs, because there would be 0 way to beat an AI that is that power scaled. As much as I'd like to see this in the final game, or even put in after launch as a challenge for the most skilled, I don't think the ball would be remotely in your court for that situation, but it would at least be somewhat of a cool challenge to have the chance of taking. As much as I would like to see Super Sonic be revitalized or re-implemented at some point after this leak, the odds of it happening are just not very likely, and that's super unfortunate, no pun intended. Sonic Team put an unreal amount of love and dedication into every aspect about this game, and to see something that was so cleverly crafted. I mean, dude, the rival animation is a Final Horizon reference. That's f***ing sick. Not be used is definitely a bummer and somewhat underwhelming knowing what we could have possibly had. And seeing how they treated my dog, we gotta have you run that back, Sonic Team. He deserves another chance. I know it's a lot of yapping, but god man, seeing these unused animations get modded in, it makes me upset that we could have had just a little more. You got any thoughts on what Super Sonic could have been? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to see your take on this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.